It's Monday the 15th of July 2019. The cherry crop this year has been quite poor. Suspect it was quite badly affected by the period of cold and wet weather that we had in May. Towards the end of May, for a couple of weeks it was pretty awful, and I think that's one of the victims of that was the cherry crop. And normally we're picking cherries in June, sometimes into July, but mainly in June. And as you can see, there are some here which are still not ripe, and there's not many of them. Most of the other trees seem to have very little on. So what we'll do is we will try and pick some of these sometime this week, although at the minute I've got a lot of time pressures on me, but we'll try and get some of these picked, but certainly we're not going to be making the vast quantities of cherry jam that we've made in the past. The elder is quite late this year as well. I noticed it was flowering at the end of June, or just starting to flower then, and then a bit more in the first week of July. Now that's about 3 weeks late, and we're often using it to picking the elderflower to make elderflower champagne, but also we add it to things like Scotch pancakes and so on. We're not really doing that this year. We've still got loads of elderflower champagne left from previous years that we've made, but what we'll wait to see is whether it will affect the elderberry crop. I'm hoping it doesn't, because the elderberry are very juicy fruit, a lot of liquid in them, which we use in making jellies, where we add them in with things like crab apples to get a good pectin sauce. But at the moment, the elder is very late, and again I think that's one of the victims of the poor weather that we had in May. In fact, it's so late that some of the elder is still in flower now, as you can see there.